All right, ladies and gentlemen, so yesterday and the day before, we took a look at functions and function notation, and we know what functions look like, right? They have to pass a vertical line test. They have to have one input, has only one output. Today we're going to talk about notation. So function notation is when we use this thing, f of x, right? That's your function notation. It's a fancy way of saying y. Because in math, a function means that it depends. So what y is, or what f of x is, depends on what input you put in. So this is really just kind of a way, and you can use, we usually use f. For some reason, f, g, and h are the common ones that you use for your functions. But it's basically a fancy way of putting in for y. That's what it is. It's just substituting in y and f of x mean the same thing. So when I'm doing this, right, I want to replace the x with the given value to find the output. So it's a lot like evaluating expressions, right? So if I want, here's my rule, 3x plus 7, 3 times x plus 7. And I want to take, and I'm going to put 2 wherever I see an x. So that means 3 times 2 plus 7. Well, I can do that, right? 6 plus 7. So f of 2 is 13. That means if I had to write it as an ordered pair for a graph, sorry about that. If I had to write it as an ordered pair for a graph, it would be 2, 13. When x is 2, the function is 13. All right, let's try this one. So here's my rule, g of x equals x minus 6 divided by 2. Notice this is in parentheses, I have to do it first. I want to know, well, what happens when x is 20? G of 20 is how you say that. So that means I have to do 20 minus 6 divided by 2. Well, 20 minus 6 is 14, divided by 2 is 7. So g of 20 equals 7. All right, here's one that has some, a square root symbol. So I'm going to put 4 in. So we're going to have the square root, 2 times 4 plus 1. So I have to simplify what's underneath here first. So 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. And then the square root of 9 is 3. And you can put that in your calculator. Number 4. So here I have one expression, and I'm going to do a bunch of different values. So my function is x minus 5 over 2. So g of 9 means 9 minus 5 divided by 2. 9 minus 5 is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. For 0, we're going to have 0 minus 5 divided by 2. Negative 5 over 2, and I would leave it like that. For g of 3, that means I'm going to have 3 minus 5 over 2. 3 minus 5 is negative 2, so that's negative 1. And then for 17, 17 minus 5 divided by 2, so that's 12 divided by 2, which is 6. Okay, let's try one more. So now we have the function x squared minus 4, and we want to find the following. So remember, if x ends up being a negative, you have to put it in parentheses in your calculator. But let's go through this first. So we're going to have 3 squared minus 4. 3 squared is 9. 9 minus 4 is 5. This is going to be negative 4 squared minus 4. Negative 4 squared is 16. 16 minus 4 is 12. For 0, right, well, that's 0 minus 4, which is negative 4. And here's another negative base, so we're going to have negative 2 in parentheses minus 4. Negative 2 squared is 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. And I think that's it. Yep. Okay. So hopefully this is pretty easy. It's just another way of writing y. We write it as f of x or g of x or h of x, and then you substitute in. All right. Any questions? Bring them to class. Have a good night.